It still happens to be
Africa you still can never be too sure.
Yes,
Even
as
though you're
5
born
years
in
up.
Europe.
And as Martinelli also turns 22 today.
Pia mimi nataka kwenda huko just ninyoe tu nywele.
Let's start with
yes.
their striking department. Aubameyang, he's been a flop, to be honest. How do you rate his performance so far in Chelsea? Terrible.
Remember what Wokabi said? If Barcelona don't want you, if Arsenal don't want you, there is something to
but
it.
Barca want him right now. They want him to come back. But I don't know if it will be possible.
Hey, come on. You sasa ni a game of cards. Why would you?
Inter also want him. Because there's a huge conundrum concerning Lukaku. Should he go back to Chelsea? Should he go to look for another team? I think Chelsea need to keep Lukaku next season.
It all depends because right now they're being linked with Jackson from Villarreal and he's some of a bargain for the team.
Hey, let's be honest, Bana Sammy Bana. You know this team. We've seen top players play up front for Chelsea.
Yes,
we're talking about Didier Drogba. Crespo was there, although he wasn't too good. Diego Costa, and now they're being linked with Jackson. How the mighty have fallen.
But it happens. I see you play with whatever you have in your hand.
Lakini Chelsea should not be attracting. Without all respect, I give Jackson all his respect, but I don't think he's the type of player Chelsea should be linked with.
No, I think let me talk about Aubameyang. I think his move from Arsenal, I think to Chelsea, it wasn't a great move. And I think some players have a difficulty when you move from one team to another team. It's difficult to mesh in or to gel in or to be effective in that team. And I think his problem mainly, it's more or less not in the pitch, it's outside the pitch. I think it's discipline or something outside the pitch, and then that carries into the pitch. So if Barcelona wants him back or any other team wants him back, they need to solve iyo maneno outside the pitch. We solve that first. If you're coming here, I want you to be disciplined, do this. And then when that bit of him is sorted, I think he maybe have a year there, a year or 2 years to do something in the pitch and close it out.
For Oba, he should just go to Italy. Just go to Italy, play for Inter Milan.
Umesema Inter Milan, that's where the wazoefu wanamalizia career yao.
Wacha ende huko. Jeko nini?
Option nyingine, just go to Saudi.
So
Saudi
make
and
his money.
It out. Yeah, cash it out.
You see, for Chelsea, I think they should be linked with players such as Martinez. The Martinez of
Lautaro.
Are you saying
Lautaro?
The butcher?
Yeah.
Come on.
No.
That's the caliber of players
The
Chelsea should be
striker
linked
from
with.
Inter.
By the way, Lautaro Martinez.
Nah.
No,
Top
listen.
striker. Not Jackson.
So with all this discussion going around Chelsea, I'm really interested. I don't know who is going to answer the question, but I would want to know the level of authority Mauricio Pochettino has right now, on whether he's the one who is actually making these calls.
Yeah.
Because I don't know whether he would be open to the fact of Mason Mount, who's been Chelsea's best player for the last 3 seasons, apart from the last one that he had, of which he was injured, and the likes of Kovacic leaving the club, and even Kai Havertz leaving the club. If he has seen Lukaku in the previous years, when he came back at Chelsea, he didn't have that of a good season. And even Inter Milan themselves, in the beginning, when he went back there on loan, they were somewhat skeptical of him. So there are question marks on definitely on the impact that Romelu Lukaku would bring to the club, especially him coming over and he has a big price tag on his head. Inter Milan, I don't think they will be ready to trigger that amount. So for Lukaku, I think it's off the books.
But Mount being the best player for Chelsea, come on. No.
I said
the last 2 seasons.
Yes. Apart from this one, because the last season he didn't have a good season. That's clear. But the other two, he was even the player of the season, with them winning the Champions League and them finishing the top 4.
The best player, I think, there was
Frank
Kante.
Lampard at Chelsea.
I think at the moment Chelsea are it's all over the place.
Yes.
It's, it looks so random. I don't know what. Firstly, their priority needs to be a striker. I think that's what they've been lacking even this season. I think they scored only 38 goals out of 38 games. or something. So they're up front, they're very poor. So they need a striker. I think that was that is their priority. And probably going for the young guy from Jackson from Villarreal. I think as Sammy has said, it looks more or less like a gamble. Ile, this team, it looks like we've bought a lot of young players.
Yeah.
So maybe even we need a striker who is young wagrow pamoja as a team. I think maybe that is the idea. But then again, when you have a lot of young players, that's why I'm really looking forward to Chelsea next season, because it can either work or it won't work.
Yeah, that is very true.
It's very extreme, because you have a lot of young players. You don't know how they are going to mesh, how they are going to work as a team.
Yeah.
So yeah, looking forward to what they're doing. But it's at the moment it looks all over the
Guys,
place.
talk to us. Who should Chelsea bring up front next season?
Follow us on social at Nation FM KE on Twitter, Nation FM Kenya on IG, and Nation FM on